But it's going to be the Annie. Love to see it.
Flex pick here, potentially. And I was going to say, I wonder what support goes with Zeri in this blind situation, because you don't know whether you want a Lulu or not. And
pick is a difficult matchup for the Annie, but it's going to be the Azir this time.
Yeah,
it's not too bad into it.
It's really difficult to pick Orianna here and just assume that this is going to be mid, right? Because you have the flex of the R5 here as T1. That's why picking this Annie early in the draft and then kind of tripping.
But T1 in a great position as Ona lands the Q. I love this guy's Lee Sin, man, as he flashes on top of the Azir, but it's a decent little snare, but he was holding onto the turret aggro. Faker didn't want to flash.
You'll see this back timing come through. As this is how this all starts off, as Owner's Lee Sin is so good. Ward hops here, predicts Clozer's sidestep to the right, tanks these turret shots for a little bit longer, but unfortunately Faker not willing to flash here.
Yep. And I think he would have died there if he did as well, so actually really heads up. And gets himself a kill in the meantime. So first blood certainly going to make that one worth it, as Kyle just throws out a Q, having a good time. And level 5 for Faker hits that level 6 now, perfect execution online. And he's going to use it immediately. Got to make sure that you get these things on cooldown. Let's see whether he uses it now. There it is, and Faker, the first blood solo kill.
Doesn't even need to flash. Calm and collected as Willer.
Yeah, he's going to try and get one back onto Ona here as he goes up into the sky, comes back down, and there's the kill, but it's answered immediately. Gumayushi picking that one up. Keria now trying to get these stuns down, but it's a double kill. Once again for Kyle, but Faker is coming. Flashes forward, gets into the shroud now as Envy. Hit by the backflip. Faker, are you going to go back in? The answer is no. They're going to eat some honey fruit instead. They're just a little bit peckish, and that is absolutely fine. Big boulder toss. Onto Zeus. Wants the stun. Leap strike. Has to get out that ward. Ooh. Throws a house at him as now Zeus throws out the ulti, but he's...
And Envy just basically doesn't miss. As we'll watch the first part of this as level 6 is hit from Faker. Clozer gets greedy trying to zone him away with his cannon up. It's just taken out. Good backflip. Faker ults for this. Doesn't even need the flash. Owner knows he's got to be somewhere, right? Now he sees him.
Yeah, there's the backflip. Emperor's Divide comes through as Faker's hit by the cocoon. It's the special delivery. As he dives in, he wants to commit to it. There's the perfect execution, but Clozer, he'll just set up the Sand Soldier and grab the kill.
Oh, this is not what you want. They definitely should be contesting this. And now grouping around the right side. Clozer got the crossfire set.
Yeah, and the teleport to come through here from Bertle. T1 just going to back away immediately. It is definitely telling a story about how this game is going, as I'll hold that thought. Owner's going to move over. Cocoon is going to layer that CC. Leap Strike gets Zeus relatively out of danger, but now the bear comes down! Oh no, bears versus spiders. You know, you always take the bear on that one, as good night Karma as well. Bertle now underneath his turret. Is he safe there? The answer is yes for now. True Shot Barrage. It's Faker for a little bit of damage, but not too much, and that is the first decisive win for T1.
It's reminiscent of Game 1. You know, the Akali is ready to turn this fight with the stun coming through from Keria. We saw just last game. Okay, hold up.
All right, we'll see whether Gumayushi can actually win the 1v1 here, as the Burst Fire has been landing quite effectively. He'll close the gap, and Envy gets into the brush and picks up the solo!
The turn comes through with the Akali. This time, defensive Annie ultimate here when this gets forced super hard into a choke point. Keria is here. They have no vision of this Annie support. Stun is prepped, and oops, we went too far. And then Zeus gets out, and look who's coming. Kali, this time it's Faker, not Clozer. I mean, both of these Game 1s and 3s have such parallels in how these fights can go.
Yeah, let's have a look at this fight one more time, though, because a few of these Qs went wide, and if he lands one extra one, guys, it is a dead Ezreal.
And a few of Envy's Qs like blocked by minions and stuff. He plays it so well.
진짜 말도 안 된다.
He's like,
there's no way.
Yeah. There's not
really fit in with this squad so beautifully. And he's now going to come down towards the bottom side. Let's see whether Zeus is going to be all right. Counter-Strike now on cooldown as he dives into the brush. And he leap strikes to try and get away. Has to flash as well, as there's the flash after him from Bertle. Gets the stun with the Counter-Strike. And
on this Baron.
Yeah, they have full vision of what's going on here.
They don't know where Keria is.
Willa can dive in, and it looks like T1 are just baiting a team fight. They just want to be able to get a turn, as there's the flash bear. They'll dive on top of Envy, who uses all of his dashes, but he cannot escape Kyle. So incredibly low, and Faker just dives on top of him. Willa gonna get taken out as well. That turn was just beautiful, and T1 will now take the Baron for real. As T1 playing this 4-1, or I guess 1-2-2, as the bear comes down into the mid lane. Envy taking a fair bit of damage, half of his health bar, now missing. As Zayas just standing in front of Ona. They're wanting to set up for some sort of play. Let's see whether he can find something as the Q lands, but he's not going to go in.
So much more deadly. You can see the setting traps all day long, all over the map.
Well, Faker actually just diving on top of Clozer there. Look at that. Is it like Akali poke damage? Is that as Liv Sandbox pushing forward. It's getting dangerous though, as there is a lot of darkness around them. Faker is going to sweep this, knows what's going on, as Clozer is looking to turn this on to Ona. Can the kick actually work out is the question. The answer is absolutely not, as Faker dives on in onto Envy. The backflip is nullified as Faker goes golden as well. True Shot Barrage is timed a little bit off, but Clozer's still going to dive in on top of him. That backflip, oh, just barely missing, and Keria locks down the kill on the Ezreal in the end, and now Zayas looking to tidy it up. Man, it was so close to Liv Sandbox finding it.
Being alive, he chases over the wall there, gets Jackson. Okay, this is it. This is your last chance, Liv Sandbox.
Yeah, Liv Sandbox are going for it. And Willa, he's landed a few of these. Let's see whether he can get it. Zayas, he runs at the enemy team and then ends up in the Baron pit. It is going to be secured by Ona. Willa goes golden, but he's now just in the back of this pit, and all hell will break loose. Kyle going to be targeted by Ona. Does manage to make it out, at least for a moment, but I think that is just it. There is the ace. T1 will move to sole possession of first place here as they round out the first round robin of Spring 2023 with a victory.
Keria looking like he's probably going to pick up the solo POG tonight. Atlas with this performance on the Annie, catching Envy out. Liv Sandbox so close.
Yeah.
But
it was a difficult position for him to play in at that point in time, and yeah, he made a couple of mistakes, but it's not the hugest deal. That was a 50-50 in the end, but T1 in such a good position for this team fight, as we'll have a listen to them as they finish this one off.
oh, no fun in this game.
Why is Irani so good, is the question.
이렇게 주도권 양생이야. 근데 전판 나 좋아지긴 해.
Did Keria just...
He's
He's speaking Japanese,
Is that
yeah.
a Japanese word?
Kitakimasu, like, to enjoy. Like, I'm gonna enjoy it, basically.